So as a cinematographer, everything I know is behind the camera. I'm so not used to being in the spotlight in any way, shape, or form, and it, quite frankly, isn't all that comfortable for me. And yet, I do think that if this visibility or if the idea of me as a role model helps to get more women behind the camera, then I'll do anything to make that happen. So I'm really honored to be in that position and hopefully pull more people out of the trenches.
The beauty of it, I think, is now if you see the movies, most of them have female leads, very strong female leads. So that happened spontaneously. Nobody planned it. Nobody thought it was an angle. Everybody just came to that solution as a dramatic need, And the beauty of it, in my opinion, is that each genre is addressing it differently. I think the social parables that we need can come in the form of an intimate portrait of like Lady Bird, or an incredibly powerful, almost punk song like Get Out, which is incredibly needed. So it's really truly a year that is very much with the zeitgeist.
Yeah, well, actually, it's now in the world and generally, it's like a big change for now who have the freedom of expressions, who really have the power to change. Before there was who have the power of the authorities, who of the power of the money, who can write the history, and Me Too and Time's Up, and we are as artists and filmmakers who is trying to tell the stories, facing the powers. It's our time to change the history, to make it. Yeah.
Hand to your left, please. And just straight up.
I support the movement, and I also made a film about women who are standing up for change and women that are fighting on the ground. And so, I was raised by strong women. I myself am very lucky to be from that sort of ecosystem of women who take care of things and often have to clean up the messes of others, and was able to make a film about them. So I think that in many ways, this is a great time to release this film, to have a conversation about women and women taking leadership and what we can do to help the world.
Well, I mean, for us, it's I guess. Well, it's only good that these things are being highlighted. We actually have 61% women animators. We're the only film in our category with over 50% women animators. I don't know how much that is to do with the subject matter, Loving Vincent, or whether it's because we had painters. But we got a very good spectrum of people, women applying to our film, and obviously we have a women director. My wife Dorota came up with the idea. It's the main writer, the main director, and she's the first woman in Polish history to be the director of an animation feature film, and that means a lot in Poland in terms of she's going to be appointed to the Polish Film Institute for the Department of Animation now, and so she can hopefully have a positive influence on women in animation in Poland. And yeah, there's still improvement that needs to be made everywhere.
Thank you. Together over here on the left, please. And right in front for us. Straight ahead.
And I am optimistic. I feel like change is palpable. I see more women going from small movies to studio films without having to do, 15 indies first. And I see more women coming up the ranks of the camera department. So I think it's just a matter of time. I mean, to me, it's never made any sense that there weren't more women behind the camera, especially when our entire job is visualizing human emotion. It sort of speaks to everything that women do well, I think. And you look at photographers, and it's much closer to a 50-50% representation. So why cinematography hasn't been like that is beyond me. But I do think it's just a matter of time.